Well, I had mentioned I had trouble with kidney beans when it was so hot and dry and windy. And that looks like a gopher hole. Keep an eye on that one. But I went and replanted a bunch of them. It's going to be a little awkward because the other ones from before are actually starting to bloom. So they'll be putting beans on it pretty soon, and these other ones are just coming out of the ground. But we've had a little rain now. You know, it's been warm, but we've had rain, so they are coming. So I think I'll be okay. But beans got a lot of enemies. So, you know, I could still get a gopher invasion, though I have not to see a pocket gopher in here. I think I get rid of all them. And I shot a lot of the regular gophers. But you can see, like some of these beans, they come fine. Some of them, they struggle. But, like I said, we've had some decent weather now, so hopefully they'll. And I did haul some water over for some of these. Here's one that's suffering because of the wind knocked it over, beat it around. But it seems to be coming from lower down on the stem, so I think it'll kind of snap out of it. But I hope these new ones really kick her in the ass because they got a lot of growing to do. Turnips are fine, but I have to do some thinning on them because they're planted way too thick. And they get to the point where they just push each other out of the ground. But I started thinning down on the other end and bringing them over and throwing into the chickens, and the chickens love them, so that's fine. And potatoes are really in bloom, and they are doing very well. These are the Norland Reds here, and the ones with the white blossoms are the Yukon Gold. But that's looking good. The only thing that had me concerned was the kidney beans, but, you know, like I say, I replanted, and that seems to be bringing them around. Now, the corn, you know, the theory is always it should be knee-high by the 4th of July. Well, this stuff is more than waist-high. Even this first row is popcorn, and that's high. But the second row is that Indian corn, and oh man, that just took off like crazy. That's much higher than, like you can see, like the sweet corn. The early sweet corn is tasseling out and starting to form ears. Yeah. Right there, we got a little ear coming. But the later stuff hadn't started yet, which is good. But this Indian corn, I mean, you can see the difference in height there. That stuff just took off like a fiend. You know, I guess if I'd have known it was going to get that big, I'd have planted that on the far row, because it's kind of shading the shorter sweet corn. So this stuff is shoulder high. But that's multicolored stuff. And that hasn't even begun to think about putting ears on yet. But the sweet corn, you know, the early stuff, won't be on for long once they start putting ears on. Another little tiny ear starting. But yeah, that Indian corn really grows. I guess maybe if you're making silage, that'd be the corn to use. Big colorful silage. Ornamental silage. But you can eat the stuff, you know, I mean, it's just corn. But just old breed of corn. with the multicolored kernels. So I'll have to save some of that to plant again, but it'll be interesting to experiment with that a little. And I'll have plenty of popcorn, but that's a good thing to have in winter. And, you know, people always want popcorn. Boy, I'm glad to see these little kidney beans pulling up. Because he was concerned. They just got a lot of catching up to do, but if we get the weather, they should be okay.